So we are in Place Vendôme today, and we are here to shoot the 7th and last episode of the Antarctic series. And we want to put a final point in a sunny environment, which is Paris, in a COVID time where there is no one. It's beautiful to be in Paris today. So we are in Place Vendôme. Imagine 1870. This is La Commune in Paris. This is one of the revolutions that people know less about, but it was a deadly revolution with a lot of people suffering inside Paris. And the center of it is here in Place Vendôme with huge barricades. And we have a picture where you see this barricade and behind the Czapek store. And this is the last image we have of the Czapek era. After that, the store closes and Czapek disappears. This is the beginning of the mystery. So in December 2020, we had in mind the idea of delivering 100 timepieces out of 140 that we had in the order book. And we achieved to deliver 70, so half of the order of the book. From one side, we could say only a half. From the other, when I look back at the context, that was so difficult with the lockdown. Nothing was smooth, everything was like a gripped mechanic. It was really tough to get the piece out, to get everything ready. Delivering 70 watches was incredible, was an incredible achievement. So after Christmas, what we did first was to stop and analyze and start testing even deeper the areas where we have found some surprises. And what we found was a way to actually improve significantly some components. For example, friction. We were talking about friction for the winding. We found that the NIHS toothing was generating a bit of friction. So we analyzed to move to a new toothing that will be a Czapek toothing that will make much less friction. And this will be for the next series. But then we thought about the people who were with us since the beginning. And we thought, that's unfair. The guys who've bet on us and purchased the Terra Deli, the first series, they should have the best of the best. So we decided to give them the chance, and every time people will do servicing of their watches, we will replace all the components that can be replaced one-to-one. So they will have the best and the latest component available on the mechanic, on the movement. So we've delivered the second half, the 70 other watches, between February, March, and we will finish at the end of April. We believe the story and the relationship starts from the day of where you put your watch on your wrist. Well, the first time you speak to someone from Czapek, maybe it's day one, but then there is a real big moment, that is this moment, and then lives continue together. People were very understanding about the delays, and even about sometimes some improvements we had to make on the date, passing or some elements of the watch. Also because they saw how much we were involved into improving and into solving the problems. You remember that a year ago, when you were interviewing me, I was telling you that one of our board members was saying, in a situation like that, accelerate, because fortune favors the brave. So you need to take risk, you need to have the courage to move forward, because then you're getting helped. And this is the illustration of the year 2020 and of the beginning of this year 2021, where we're actually growing triple digit compared to last year.
I know Xapex nearly from the beginning because Xavier is one of my friends of Barcelona when we did an MBA. What I love in Czapek is the combination of the people, it's combination of the work which is behind the watch, because when you speak with Xavier, and I haven't been to Switzerland to visit the factory and the different manufacturers which are collaborating to the project, but I really like the energy coming from Xavier, from his team, coming from the other shareholders. It's like a family, I would say. We like watches, but we like to be part, I think, of the project of Xapek. But I love it. I mean, I think it's simple but different. We had a lot of discussion about having the 12 on the top of it or having just a bear, and I love the 12. And also I love the C on the strap. And the size is nice. It's a little bit smaller than the Kelleberg, which I prefer. And no, it's a fantastic watch.
Our goal before we were making one watch by one watch, no? And we increased that for the Antarctique to make one watch per day. Now we need to get to 2 watches, nearly 3 watches per day. But we want to keep the idea of one watchmaker, one watch. So even though if we are going to reorganize things, probably making movements 10 by 10, but these movements are made by this watchmaker, and he will make the watch till the end. Because this is also something, even if the person does not know who is the watchmaker behind, he knows there is only one person that has work on his watch from A to Z. And this is also a traditional way to make watches that we like. So what's waiting for us is, we've got the launch of the chronograph rattrapante, we've got the Rive Gauche for the ladies, and we've got the new Kelleberg. So on top of that, our product development pipeline is full of products.